Hey nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. Today I am sharing with you a Goodwill thrift haul. So you guys have gone ahead and seen the thrift along with me. So it was a two-part series there. I had picked up quite a few items, so I figured I would go ahead and just do a thrift haul. I haven't done one in a little bit. I kind of miss doing them, so I thought it would be a good time to go ahead and try to do one. This is going to be a combination of items I got to resell and things I'm keeping for myself. It's about half and half. So I'll go ahead and start with the things I'm keeping for myself. And I'm sure if you guys watched the thrift along with me, you probably already could decipher the two, right? So the first thing is this gorgeous, adorable little 1970s Hallmark plaque. It says, "Every rainbow is a message from God." It has this little like fairy girl. She has a flower on her head for a hat and she's looking at the rainbow. There's a little ladybug there. This was only marked $1. It's part of the Little Gallery by Hallmark collection in a genuine walnut frame. It does have a spot where you can either hang it on the wall or it has this little stand that kicks out, which is really cute. So I love the size to it and definitely my style in that 1970s colors. The next thing, this was really fun, right? You guys saw this. This was only $3 and it's a E.O. Brody piece. Now I have E.O. Brody glassware, but I've never seen any pottery by them. I wasn't even aware they made pottery, so I was kind of surprised to see that. And this particular design and color is called Sea Mist. They do have that marked nicely and conveniently on the bottom, which I appreciated not knowing what it was, but they did make other pieces in the Sea Mist, which is really neat, so I'll have to be on the lookout for that. I absolutely love the color of this green and the movement of the piece where it's kind of twisted a little bit. It's really cool. So I believe it's just like probably like a little candy dish. It's probably not quite deep enough to be a planter. Initially I thought it was a planter, but I think it's probably more of a candy dish. But yeah, I was really happy with that find. Keeping with my 1970s aesthetic, I found this really awesome golden yellow pottery bowl, and it has this speckled brown throughout it as well, which is really nice. This was $3 as well. Such a perfect color for my new decor of choice, right? I guess it's not really new. I've always decorated in it, but I am scaling down to try to just stick to a few of these colors. So I'm very happy with this. And it doesn't have a maker on the bottom, so I'm not sure if anybody specific put it out or if it's a hand-painted like mold, but it's so well designed, and this is kind of ribbed here. So I'm thinking probably it was made by someone that wasn't a hobbyist piece, right? So I just really like it. For $3, I thought that was a fantastic find. Definitely adding that to my decor. Look at those colors together. Nothing more 1970s than green and yellow. Then I found for $3 the set of 2 dart butterflies, and these were put out in 1972. They are marked in Roman numerals on the back there. So you would just hang them on the wall as such. I've been really into the butterflies lately, and I mean, it goes with my 1970s decor perfectly, right? Butterflies are very popular in that decade, so yeah, I really love these. I thought that was a really great find. Can't wait to get those on my wall. So for $1, I found a little golden book. This is the Tawny Scrawny Lion. This was originally put out in 1952. This is the 1980 version of that. It's in really excellent condition. And this is a really cute story. It's about a very hungry lion. It seems no matter what he ate with the normal lion diet, he could not get full. He was very skinny. And so the bigger animals, he was always chasing them around, and they saw this rabbit one day came up, and they're like, "Hey, why don't you go over and talk to this lion?" And he was a happy bunny, so he went over and he's like, "Yeah, hey, why don't you come over to my house for dinner later? I have you know, five brothers and 4 sisters, and, you know, they're all really well-fed rabbits. So the lion's like, oh, okay. So he went with the rabbit thinking he was gonna have a nice little snack of rabbits later, right? So the bunny, he is kind of taking his time as he's walking back to his house, gathering berries. He stopped and got some fish out of the pond. When he made it back to where his family was, they were already making this big kettle of soup, carrot stew, I believe. And the lion wasn't really gonna make, you know, eating that, but as soon as he got there, they filled him up a bowl and he ate that. And then as soon as that was gone, they filled up another bowl, and he was actually getting full off of the soup. They gave him some berries, and he was so full. He was surrounded by these rabbits, but he was too full to even desire the rabbits anymore. And so it's a really cute story. He actually goes to sleep, and then he wakes up the next morning and he's still pretty satisfied, but he wanted to go back and have some more carrot stew because he had never felt that full before. So the lion turns out to essentially be a vegetarian at the end. He was very happy with that, or a pescatarian probably, because I guess there was fish in the stew, but I don't know. It's kind of a cute little story there. So I did get 3 other things to keep for myself. You guys know I like to collect the state souvenir pieces. So I did find this Arizona toothpick holder. I guess it could be a little shot glass or mini stein, but I think a lot of the toothpick holders look about the same as well, and I collect the state toothpick holder, so I thought this would be perfect for that. And this was only $1, so that was an excellent find there. So the next item I found is a vintage Hazel Atlas glass of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. I love Cape Cod. Me and my husband have been there before and vacationed there, and absolutely a stunning place. So this features the Cape Cod Lighthouse, which I do have some pictures of us in front of there. That's the lighthouse that if you ever have had Cape Cod chips, the lighthouse image is on that. So that's the same lighthouse that was there. And yeah, so it just has a nice little map of Cape Cod there. It is marked with the HA on the bottom, so Hazel Atlas. And I was happy to find this. This isn't exactly the type that I have been trying to collect for years. Probably like 3 years ago, I happened upon one that I actually wanted. I grabbed it to show you guys so you can see, but they had these state ones that Hazel Atlas put out, so you see the size difference here. So this is of Mississippi. I found this at a local yard sale for 50 cents. I was very happy with that price, and I've wanted to collect all of the state ones that they had. I've never happened upon these ever again. I know you can probably find them online and stuff, but I'm kind of I don't know if you'd call it a purist, but I really like the thrill of the hunt. I think that's a lot of the fun of collecting vintage things, is just being able to go out and thrift and go to the yard sales and antique malls and see if you can find those things that you're, wanting to add to your collection. I just really think that is what makes collecting vintage fun. So personally, that's how I like to get my items. But yeah, I am trying to collect these, but I don't know if I can quite call it a collection since I only have one, but maybe now that I got the little Cape Cod one, I can consider it a collection. So this is the last item I got for myself, and then we'll go into the things I picked up to resell. So keeping in my state souvenir theme, I did find this awesome cross stitch of the state of Connecticut, the Constitution state, and it just has different things that is relevant to that state. So I guess the robin must be its state bird. We have lots of robins here, but I'm not really familiar with Connecticut too much. And so I thought this was a really great piece. I really like the cow and chicken right there. So cute. And this was only $3. I thought that was fantastic. The frame is wooden. It's a little beat up. I might paint it, but at the same time, where I'm doing my 1970s decor more these days, the brown probably would really help blend my state souvenir pieces in with my 70s decor. So I might just leave it. I don't really mind it being beat up. Kind of has that nice, authentic, rustic look to it, right? So yeah, I was really happy with that find. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the items that I picked up to resell. The first things I found were these adorable little green shoes. And initially I thought maybe they were elf boots or leprechaun boots, but I do really think they are originally supposed to be for a baby, because on the bottom it is marked Katie 78. Someone has signed it, so I'm assuming they had a Katie, with whether it was a grandparent that made these or their parent. But yeah, I thought that was really cute. It is marked Katie 78 on the bottom of both of them. So a nice 1970s piece, nice little cute set of booties. You definitely could use it for the holiday seasons though, and actually look really excellent for spring decor. You could put like a little floral bouquet coming out of it. Really adorable. So those will be listed up on my Etsy. And next I found these really cool coffee mugs. I did good. These were the only mugs I picked up today. And I liked them because they had the nice pedestal bottom to that. And then also the colorful mallard ducks. I believe they're mallards, but they're super pretty. I love the coloring to it. On the back side, it actually says Mr. Ducks or MR Ducks, but I think it just means Mr. Ducks. And it is marked Mr. Ducks on the bottom, and it says USA. It has a heavier quality to it, kind of like a restaurant wear. So I do believe these to be vintage. I just don't know any information on them, but they definitely probably are at least from the 80s would be my best guess, but maybe even a little bit older. They're in really great shape. I do gotta clean them up a little bit. They're asking $6 for the set of 2. Which, you know, maybe for a thrift store might be a little high, but $3 a piece I guess ain't really too bad. They do have this really nice trim on the top, which is, it's a green, but it's almost like a turquoise teal, like a teal green, I guess. And the writing, Mr. Ducks, is in that same teal green. So they're really fun. And so I'll probably list these up on Etsy. I think I did see a comment of somebody that was interested in these. So if you happen to watch this, leave a comment again and we can try to work something out before I list on Etsy. But yeah, these were really fun. I found this really adorable kitschy Lefton piggy bank. So it has the shamrocks or clovers on them, whatever you want to call it. It's in really great shape. Has the plug. It's not got its Lefton sticker on it, but it is Lefton, so looks like there's some sticker residue left over from where the Lefton tag has come off. But such a cute little face. I love the adorable little size to that. That's usually about all the change you would really have on hand right before you'd want to get rid of it. But yeah, I thought that was a fantastic deal, and I was considering keeping it, but I think I'll go ahead and list this on Etsy as well. So fun. Next, I picked up this neat bag of art glass pieces of candy. Not real candy, but they are art glass. They're really colorful, and I just think they're really fun. So here's the first one here. It's got kind of a chartreuse green, and then the coloring of the orange and yellow is on the inside of this clear glass, so it's not actually painted on the outside, which is kind of neat. I'm not sure if these are Murano. I know, well, I'm pretty sure that Murano did make some of these, so it potentially is Murano. But again, this has a nice little strip of yellow, but it's at the core of it, so it's really cool. This one here. This is making me want to actually go buy some like Jolly Ranchers or something. I haven't had hard candy in forever. That one there, the blue. This actually does have the blue on the outside. A couple blue swirls or squigglies. This one is on the inside there. And then this one's probably my favorite, the orange and the golden yellow. So there was 6 total. I did briefly look these up. They seem to go for about $6 a piece. And I'll probably just list them as a lot up on Etsy, but they're really fun. So I was happy to get those and try those out. Really neat. I found a really cool brass piece. This is of a sailboat, and I really love the aged patina to this. It has such great like marks, like you can tell it's older, right? And me personally, if I'm going to decorate and collect the metal, the vintage metal especially, I want it to show the age. This was $3 that I paid for it, but I can't bring myself to shine it up because like I said, I love the age. I am going to resell it because I personally don't decorate in nautical. There's a lot of people in my state that do, but I'm not one of them. I do appreciate it and like it. And then maybe someday I'll have a beach house and I will have something to decorate nautical with, but I kind of live more inland and it just doesn't seem to make too much sense for me. So yeah, really great piece. I might actually sell this one in my live sale because I am doing a nautical themed live sale coming up here. So I might try that there first. It's a little after the Easter season, but I couldn't pass this adorable hand-painted ceramic bunny up. He just had such a cute little pose. He was only $1 as well. It is marked B, like B-E-A, the name, and then 85. So I guess this is from 1985. This was done. It's in really great shape. There is one tiny little chip at the ear right there, just more like a paint chip, which I don't find to be too serious. Really, really cute. So I might go ahead and try this in the live sale instead of listing it on Etsy just because Easter has passed and I don't want it to sit there forever, right? So we will probably put that up in the live sale. So cute. So I'm always a super big fan of anything Amish. We do have some local Amish here and I love to go down to their little country store and they make the best donuts and baked goods. It's so good. So when I first saw this, I thought it was Amish, and then obviously after looking at it, I was like, oh no, that's more of a like 1800s horse and carriage, right? But it's still really fun. So you would go ahead and hang this on the wall. There's a spot up here at the horse, and then there's two places at the wheel where you could, you know, kind of get it there. It's not heavy though, it's actually a plastic, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about it falling down and hurting anything if it didn't stick, but it should hold up pretty well, I think. But so if you'd like to decorate in more of a farmhouse or kind of old-timey, like antique, I call it like the antique era because when I think antiques, I think of this time period, right? So yeah, really cool piece. The next piece I grabbed was this Copperfield Guild farmhouse picture, and I actually used to have a set of 3 of these same exact ones. They had different images on it. I remember one had a covered bridge, and then I think the other one had the like water wheel on it, and then I had this one. So it was kind of fun to see that again. I had sold it several years ago because I was changing out my decor. I used to decorate in primarily like farmhouse, like stuff like this, but like true farm, not like modern Joanna Gaines type farmhouse, but just like I liked barns and things like that. So it just has this kind of nice winter scene of this barn. And this is like I never did figure out what this was called. It's like, I think it's actually painted onto a, what is that material called? Like, you know, the material that those like grain sacks are made out of? I think it's similar to that. And I think someone has painted that on, but I'm not quite sure. Super cool though, and I love the copper frame to it. It is a real metal there. And it was $3. It still has the Copper Guild foil sticker there. And you can hang it right there. Someone added an extra piece here. I guess they wanted to hang it down a little bit differently, but yeah, really fun. I actually got another picture that is the same style, but they must have reframed it because it must be from the same series, but it is in this wooden frame. But it's still an older frame, so I don't know, maybe it came in this as well. I'm not certain. But it's definitely that same style. It has a really cool barn here, again with the winter scene. And then it has this older like cardboard backing, so you can tell it has some age to it. And the frame's in really good shape. There's not too many dings on it. A little bit, you know, there and there, but nothing too serious. This one was $3 as well. I like the chain that they put on it to hang up. That's pretty cool. They stapled it on. It's a neat idea. Huh. I might have to try that with some of my crewel. I've got some crewel pictures that I need to stretch out and frame, and I like that idea for a hanger, so I might go ahead and try that. But that is going to do it for my thrift haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was fun to be able to do another thrift haul. I haven't done one in a while. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that I just shared with you that I'm reselling will be listed on Etsy. A few things in my live sales, which I host on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube. If you see anything you like, however, I don't list until like Saturday or Sunday. It's when I have time to be able to do it, since I do homeschool my kids and, you know, I'm busy with a lot of other things, so I do list on the weekends. So if you see anything before I list, definitely go ahead and just let me know. We can work something out and it'll save me a little bit of time listing. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next video. I have a Goodwill Thrift With Me coming up in just a couple of days. So we'll see you then. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. I super appreciate it, and we will catch you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you then. Bye.